Hey, be careful.
Ooh, a lady.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess. You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure arises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Come on, give me a
Captain
drink.
Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
The way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Sure.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous and...
I've got what I need.
Guess that's everything.
Anything else?
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway.
Oh,
Anything
she?
else?
Thanks, that's what I need to know.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
So let's go talk to this mysterious lady friend. Hello.
What you looking at, stranger?
I'm just passing by. Sorry.
Oh, smooth, very
Let
smooth.
me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it.
Well, I blew that one really quickly. It's just trying to ask,
I told you to beat it.
give me a drink. I just want a drink. Mysterious back door. Maybe we can make some friends with some sailors and seamen.
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
Ooh, asylum stuff.
Do you like our song?
Yes, give me a drink.
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
Stranger. Okay, so let's... I like this guy. But let's have a look at this newspaper out
The
there.
miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Interesting. It also says that they're going to be tasting the
What did he say?
whale that they caught ashore.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader. Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
Can I talk to your friend? It's really a shame I blew talking to this woman.
I told you to beat it.
Maybe if I have a drink, she will listen to me.
You again.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah?
Ah. Oops.
That must have been before you came looking.
Oh, come on.
Drinking it here. Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
Okay, it looks like that is everything. Oh wait, there's a back door, isn't there? That's locked for now. Interesting. So it seems like we're not in Innsmouth, as we have determined we're in Darkwater. And I've noticed I've been trying to pay attention to all the necks and eyes, and it doesn't look like people have gills.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness. Not that again. Until it finds a new reader.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
It is interesting. So I guess we should go talk to Fitzroy. See about his information stack. It's a pretty spooky town.
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years. Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover. Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Ooh, it's the toilet. Would you look at that?
A Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Ooh, before I talk to that guy. Can I get more? Yes, more medical progression. This is a very normal candle to have in your house. Clams.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Or are they the same person? With the Innsmouth curse, even though we're not sure we have deep ones yet.
What a macabre souvenir.
Is that a peg leg? Awesome. Can I jump down here? Probably shouldn't. Don't want to go breaking my leg. Alright.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck. I've brought out the Charles Hawkins...
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them. I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
So Cat must be the woman in the bar.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
Think we have ascertained everything we can ascertain, so we should probably go back to the bar. I mean, the deck. The woman must be Kate, and ooh, is there going to be something spooky in the distance? There's the Scylla. There's the whale. Nothing poking out of the ocean.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain Cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth, and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailors' return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Okay.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
Perhaps.
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss
Like
it.
that one warehouse is the only warehouse?
Understood.
And that's just
You know
Henry number
who the
36.
building belongs to, don't you?
Cat? Or is it belong to the Hawkins family? Let's tell the truth. You underestimate me.
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
I think that's everything.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Gained 1 ICP. Well, it's 1 CP. Okay. Looks like we can walk past these guys now. And we can walk past these guys too. Hey, friends. Maybe they want to join me for a drink. Boys. Nope. Buoys. Nope. Nope. Well, none of them have gills, so that's fine. So let's have a look. P.S. we have some... I feel like the eloquence is going to be very useful in this game. But I wonder how much it actually goes towards it. We'll see. We have some more characters in our clues. Places. Occult. The miraculous catch. Okay. It looks like we can get past here now, so I'm going to go walk this way before we go to the warehouse and just see if there's anything extra to find.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
Oh.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I shall take my leave.
Seems like a very fine place to park your automobile. Ooh. Hidden skill.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
This is looks like a great idea. Yeah. Let's go down to the glowing green sewers. That sounds just fine to me. But we have to find a way up here. Oh, okay, there's a ladder over here. I guess we can winch this up.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating, but it's been completely taken to bits.
What? I guess I need to find things. How do I... Let's see if there's controls. Well, that's kind of cool. There's like runes as you do that. Can I go control? Okay. Gamepad. Oh, don't tell me it's one of these. Yeah, this is very useful for me on my keyboard and mouse. But, let's see. Previous light, next light. What does that mean? What does it mean? Oh, maybe control, keyboard. There we go. I guess I'm just being stupid. Middle mouse button, next light and previous light. Shoot. So I guess there is guns later in the game, which is actually kind of disappointing, actually. I find that a lot of these sort of games just work better if you don't. There we go. That's pretty cool. So I need to find some winches or something, right? You know, it's interesting. This game is feels very old. Like, this feels like it was made 5 years ago, although it was just released today. I guess it's just because it's like a small studio using the Unreal Engine, you know, doing the best. We'll see how it goes. Might be good. So far, it's kind of interesting. It looks like they're going for their own story, their own unique story. Of course, the Cthulhu stories are now in public domain, so anyone can make a story about them. Even you. So that's interesting. My hidden skill comes up. I mean, that big... Ooh, what do we have here? Ratchet.
A ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
There we go. Funny how you just happen to find those exact things you need.
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Well, let's see if we just can use it with that one part. I thought we might need to find a couple of parts, but... Mount ratchet device. Can we do this? Oh, we still need more, yeah. So I guess we need a, the winch. So we have to find that, although I'm not sure if it's here. Doesn't look like it, right? Don't want to spend too much time looking for something that might just be silly items, you never know. Doesn't look like it's here. Ah.
This handle will be perfect for the winch.
Is that going to be the last thing we need? We just need the lever and the winch, I think? Yeah, probably. What? Come on. What else could you possibly need? Can I jump on this? No, that doesn't look like they'll let me. I mean, it shouldn't be too far from here, right? They're going to put it across town, are they? Oh, I thought I saw something.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
I heard a sound as well, so I think that means that this is the last one we need, hopefully. Okay.
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle. Damn, I broke it.
What is that? So is that just a waste of time? Or will something spooky happen if I go and stand on the crate? See, that feels like a real waste of time. I don't know if it's and if you think you know what I should have done, let me know. But it seems like maybe
Well,
oh, there we
a
go.
little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
Just having a look around, love.
Your turf? That's news to me.
For a guy who has no idea, you've been doing a fair bit of poking around. My men saw you staking out the Hawkins warehouse.
I haven't been there
Is
yet.
that against the law?
I'm no idiot, detective. I'll tell you how things work around here. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Is your name Cat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Hey! Did I just die? Oh! You bitch!
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm gonna have to deal with her.
So maybe that was actually the way I was supposed to go, like, maybe it was locked here and you have to try and go around, and they tried, so maybe I just jumped to conclusions there. Huh, can I jump? Nope. I don't know, we'll see.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
What are you talking about?
How can I be the one who defaced your saint? I've just come ashore, you idiots.
That's true. We're as drunk as lords.
You bet. You could have gone by without us seeing you.
Do not rile me. You can hardly stand up.
He's right. We're no match.
For the moment. We're annoyed. It's understandable.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to Darkwater?